Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday night training call. This is Wendy McGee and I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight. We haven't had a Tuesday night training call for a few months through the summer. I think we all have lots of vacationing to do or something. So I hope that you guys are excited to begin August. I know I love when we get closer to the fall selling season. I love seeing not only my consultants kind of get refocused on their business and see, our teams moving forward with fun new ideas and exciting things for the fall, but I love seeing clients logging in, they're checking out photo storage, they're looking at what points they have, and they're starting to plan the Christmas in July thing. Now they're going, oh, it's August, I need to get going. So I just love the energy of our business. I love the product. I just got a whole box full of playing cards and books back for my son's baseball party tomorrow, or Saturday night, not tomorrow night, Saturday night. And I have been showing everyone and bragging about all the fun things that we do with our product. So we have a fantastic product. I cannot imagine wanting to sell anything else or feeling the passion or excitement that I feel, because every time a new project comes, it's like a new product. It's like a brand new theme. So I'm just really excited for August and for reunion and just to really get our team talking and moving as we go into the fall season. So tonight our Tuesday night training is a fun call because at the end we are going to do a drawing for another pink laptop, which I'm so excited for. So congratulations to those that qualified this month, and great job. I wish I could give you all one, which would be really cool. Let's really grow. Then we can just all have pink laptops. That would be awesome. So, well, tonight I chose to use the Diamond in Training logo on my training. And I'll tell you a couple of things. We had a Diamond in Training program that we started about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, that Patty Gardner and I were teaching. And it was awesome. We just did a couple of sessions of it. But I feel like you're all diamonds in training. So because I put this program together and I'm going to use my logo. So don't think you're on the wrong call. You're not. You're a diamond in training. Every single consultant that comes into the company is a diamond in training in my book. So congratulations on that. That's something we can all pat our backs on and say, awesome, we're awesome. So, and I also, some of the training that you see tonight, you may have seen in our Path to Promote program. And I had a lot of feedback from several consultants whose their teams or some of their consultants were not in the Path to Promote, and they asked if I would give this presentation again or a similar one. So it's a little different. I made some changes, updated it, and I like it better. So anyway, tonight I'm going to give this presentation. So again, thanks for being on the call, and welcome to our Tuesday night training. We have a lot on, so I hope you guys are all able to get on and enjoy this. So designing your dream business is our topic for the evening, and I'm excited to be able to talk to you a little bit more about dreaming and creating what it is that you want in not just your business, but also in your life. And how I love that this business not only gives us something that we can be excited about to sell and that we can make money and we can have those things happen, but I really see this as a transformational business, direct sales in general, but this company more than I think most. And I think as you come into this business and you allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to think bigger, allow yourself to want maybe more, or to have the desire to become a better person, or maybe challenge yourself to stretch a little bit, or to be able to offer your family a little bit more. I think there's such an exciting power in allowing yourself the permission to dream and to create whatever that business looks like for you. And we're going to talk a little bit tonight about how my dream business is not your dream business. And what I want from my business and myself and my life is not the same as what you want. And that's awesome, because you can use our business, you can use Heritage Makers as a tool to help you create what it is that you want. So tonight, let's jump in with our call. So I wanted to start tonight off with a quote, and this is one of my favorite quotes, and it might be yours too. But it is about dreamers of the day. And I'm just going to read it to you. All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their minds wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dreams with open eyes to make them possible. I love this quote. And I learned this quote or heard this quote for the first time when I went to the very first dream team that Heritage Makers had as a company. And I heard this quote from Doug Cloward, and I remember thinking, I want to be a dreamer of the day. Am I a dreamer of the day? Am I somebody who decides what I want and then I do the things to make it happen? I think about it, I visualize what it would look like, and I do what I need to do to make it happen. And if I wasn't at the time, I've tried to become that because I love that idea that you can create your own life and that you can change the things that you maybe want to change and that you can create for yourself and your family whatever it is that you want. And it's okay to want things. It's okay to want change. It's okay to want in life. Sometimes I think we think, oh, that's not okay. We need to just be happy with what we have. And you know what? It's great to be content and happy. But it's also okay to want to do more or to want to have the opportunity to affect more people. And I look at it this way. If your business is successful and you're able to spend more time with your kids, isn't that a good thing to want? If your business is successful and you're able to do some philanthropy, to do things in secret that help other people or in the open, if you're able to take some of that pressure off that husband that you love that works his guts out, isn't that a good thing to want? Isn't that a good thing to dream? So I want you guys to not be afraid to dream. In my life and in my business, I've learned that is the first step in getting to your goals, is you have to give yourself permission to want, to be okay with saying, hey, you know, I'd like to do that. I'd like to dream that into existence, whether it's a thing or it's a situation or it's an opportunity or whatever it is. Give yourself permission to be a dreamer of the day. And I wanted to start with this too. I love this quote. If you can dream it, you can do it. Walt Disney, one of my most favorite inspirational people. How many people told him that he was nuts? I mean, the idea of Disneyland, are you kidding me? You are crazy. And now how many of us just live to go to Disneyland? How many of us love to be at Disneyland because we can go back to being a kid when dreams were something that, you know, seemed so possible always. Nobody ever thought that they weren't going to be an Olympic athlete. You know, little kids watching the Olympics right now, they're dreaming. They're thinking, you know what, I could be a gymnast or a swimmer. You know, I could do that. And that is the kind of people that we want to be. And that's the kind of company that we want to be. When people think about Heritage Makers, I want them to think about people that dare to dream and dare to dream amazing things and change the lives of their clients, their teams, their consultants, and of their family, and most of all of themselves. So I love Walt Disney, and I love that he was a dreamer of the day and that he wasn't afraid to go forward and do the things that he wanted. So I want to talk to you guys tonight about your dream business and designing what that feels like, what that looks like, how you feel as this consultant that you dream of becoming or that you want to be. And I want to talk to you about deciding. So deciding what you want, not being afraid to decide what it is that you'd like to have happen. And then designing that dream, looking at what you're going to do to get there. You know, what am I going to have to work a week? How many hours do I have to spend with clients, to teach new consultants, to build my team? Because you have to be willing to do the actions that will create for you what you dream. You know, I think a lot of people stop with the hope. It's not even a dream, it's a hope. They think, oh, I hope someday that I can do this. Or I hope someday that I can do that or be that or this will happen. They don't make it a conscious dream that they are willing to do action and work for. I really believe that, you guys, that you can create for yourself the life that you want. But you have to be willing to do the action. You have to be willing to do the work. So let's talk about what you want. What is important to you? Creating this business, creating this Heritage Makers lifestyle, creating a change in yourself or a change in your family. What's important to you? You know, probably most of us would answer that maybe first with, you know, our God or our religion. and family. Those might be even interchangeable for some of us. That our belief system, whether it's whether we're religious or not, we have a core belief system, things that we value and cherish, right? And then we have our families, whether they're extended families, as parents, whether you have children or not, or whether you're married or not. There are people in your life, friends and family, that are very, very important to you. Most of us value our time and what we're able to do with that time. Now, what is the trade for your time right now? If you're working a part-time job or working a full-time job, what are you getting in exchange for that time that you're trading every single day? There are a lot of things that are important to us. I want you to think about what's important to you. Oh, sorry, hit backwards. Okay. We wanted to see that again, right? Okay, so what's important to you? Being balanced and being able to, okay, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit about your business. So my dream business with Heritage Makers is not working 24/7. It is not being on the phone all the time and being at workshops all the time and always being with my clients. That is not my dream business, okay? My dream business is balance. My dream business means that I get more and more time with my family the larger that I grow my business. The more that I'm able to grow my business and do the work that I need to do, the more I'm able to have the things that I want, which one of them for me is time. More time with my children, more time with my husband, more time for us to do the things that we want to do as a family. Whether it's, a cookout in our backyard or traveling somewhere, time is very important to me. And I know it is to you guys too. And I want you to know that in the beginning of your business, you're going to trade a little bit more time. You might even feel sometimes a little bit more imbalanced because you're working really hard. But you're laying a foundation so that as your business grows, as you're creating this business you want, you're going to be able to spend more time with your current club clients. One of the things that gives us balance in Heritage Makers is we have residual income. That as you build club and you build consultants on club, you spend less time every month looking for new business and more time duplicating yourself, showing consultants how to do what you do, how to have the sales growth and how to sponsor other people. And you can create balance, because I'll tell you what, you guys, if I am like a complete, frazzled knot running around, Wendy McGee's a FICO, do any of you want to ever be me? Like, you're never going to want to be me. You don't want to be a diamond because that looks like a nightmare. I don't want to do that. I don't want that. I want you guys to look at your upline leaders and people that are a little bit ahead of you in the business and go, I so want to be like Amy Dickerson. I so want to be like Tom Hanks. They have it together. They have balance in their life. Because I'll tell you what, you'll be a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better everything if you are not unbalanced. If you're doing so much work that you can't take care of your family, you're going to be freaking out. If you work all the time and never having time for yourself, you're going to be freaking out. So it's okay for you to work a couple hours during the day on your Heritage Makers business and then go with your kids. Go to the pool. Go to your part-time job. Go to work in your community. Go plant your garden. Whatever it is that you love, you need to balance your life so that you can put so when you're creating this business that you want to have, it has balance, because that gives you power. Balance is not a matter of fitting everything into your life. It is a matter of deciding what is important to you and fitting all the important things into your life. What is important to you? Is time with your husband important to you? You can have that with Heritage Makers. Is time with your grandkids important to you? Is having a little bit of money in the bank so you're not going from paycheck to paycheck important to you? Does that give you peace of mind, help you sleep better at night? You can have that in your Heritage Makers business. It is a matter of deciding what is important and fitting the important things into your life. Without a purpose as the compass to guide you, your goals and action plan may not ultimately fulfill you. You don't want to get to the top of the ladder and find out it's leaning against the wrong wall. Your dream business may not look like my dream business. How important is it when you sponsor a new consultant that you talk to them about what they want? If you don't, you guys, you're going to be trying to give them your business. You're going to be saying to that new consultant, hey, you need to do this and this and this and this, and this and this and this. and you don't even know what they want. Like, that's crazy. What if you don't know what you want? You need to think about what actions are going to get you to where you want, and what is it that you want? What does your business look like? You know what? Your business might look like this. You just want to make books and get a discount, and you are so happy to just do that. You know what? That is awesome. For me, that is success with you in your business. I have a lot of consultants. That is what their business looks like. I have some consultants that need to make $1,000 a month. If they can make $1,000 a month, now their dream might change when they get to $1,000, right? But if they can make $1,000 a month, they would be peeing their pants happy. That is their dream business. They can pay this bill and that bill, and they don't have to go to a part-time job they don't like, and they get to be with their kids, and their business is rocking and rolling, and they feel great about it. Their mission of their business is in line with what they're doing, and they are happy. Now, for others of you, you want to be a diamond. You want a larger income, or you want to be able to be influential and speak and have, opportunities to travel. There are lots of different businesses that can all be created with Heritage Makers. And it's okay. I don't want you to ever feel bad because you don't want to be a diamond. Heck, that is awesome. So good that you know what you want. And it's all right, like I said, for that to change. You may decide, I really want to do this, and then you go, you know what? That's somebody else's goal. Somebody else told me I should do that, and I bought it. And now I'm not really sure that's what I want. And there is a term that I also learned at Dream Team, and it's cognitive dissonance. Awesome, big word. I'd never heard of it before in my life. But it is when you are out of sync with yourself, when you're doing things that are not in harmony with who you really are and what you really want. And you can feel it. It's when you feel off, when you're in a funk, when you're doing a bunch of things and you're thinking, I'm getting nowhere. This is not what I want. This is not where I want to go. And I'll tell you what, finding out what you want takes introspection. It takes sitting back and deciding what is important to you, and then being brave enough to say, I want this. I want to change. I want to do something different. I don't like it the way it is. I want something different. And then being willing to do the action that's going to get you to your goal. She turned her cans into cans and her dreams into plans. What do you dream? Oh, why is there an is in there? Sorry. What do you dream? Instead of saying, I can never be a diamond in this business. I can never do that. I can't even be a director. I just can't. You know what? Don't do that. Say, I want more time with my kids. I want this, this, and this. I want to change these things. And turn your cans into cans and put your dreams into plans. Call your upline director and say, hey, I'd like to talk about what I want out of this business and how I can get there. Will you help me to make a path for that? And if she doesn't know what to do, call your upline senior leader and say, hey, can you help me make a path? This is what I want. This is what would feel really good to me in my Heritage Makers business. This is what would help me to feel like I was on the right track. Can you help me to make a plan so that I can get there? And you know what? It might mean that you should do 1 workshop a week and look for 5 new clubs in a month and try to sponsor. It might mean that. Or, you know what? It might mean that you need to do 10 workshops a month and sponsor everyone you can because you want to build a team. Or it might mean that if you just do 1 workshop a month, you're going to be able to maintain your customers and you're going to be super happy. It's okay, but you have to know what it is that you want. I love this little thing. I'm a duck. No, I'm a bunny. I'm a duck. No, I'm a bunny. Who are you? What is it that you want? What's your mission? What is it you want to accomplish? Are you trying to be somebody else? Are you trying to fit yourself into the mold of something else? That's what I love about direct sales, and especially about Heritage Makers, is that your business can be completely different from your upline's business and still be fantastically successful. You can do and have totally different goals in your life than me and be so happy you can hardly stand it because your business is exactly what you want. You have to decide, what does your dream business look and feel like? I'm a duck. No, I'm a bunny. No, I'm a duck. You have to decide, are you a duck or a bunny? Which one do you want to be? And there's about 1 million choices. What is it that you want out of your business? What is it that you are trying to create? Okay, so I'm just going to stop for a second and just make sure everyone can hear. I always do this and think, oh, I should have stopped earlier. Will you guys type in and make sure? Okay. We'll start over because no one can hear. No, just kidding. Oh, good. Everybody can hear. Awesome. Okay, so we'll keep going. Okay, so I want you guys to think about these questions. What does your business feel like to you right now? Are you happy? Do you love it? Some of you are going to say, yeah, I love it. My business is rocking. I love it. Okay, and some of you are going to say, no, I feel pressure. I don't like it. It feels yucky. I'm not doing what I need to do. I'm not getting where I need to get. What is wrong? Okay, this is when you give your upline a call or your upline senior leader a call and you say, hey, dude, I need some help. I need you to talk to me. I'm doing these things and I think this is what I want. And you know what? If you have a smart upline leader, she's going to say, hey, what do you want out of your business? What are you trying to get to? What's your mission statement for your business? What are you wanting to accomplish? And you're going to tell her, you're going to say, I need $1,500 a month. And I need to be able to quit this job. And I need to be able to help my husband make this payment. And then I would be feeling like I was a success at my business. And she's going to help you map it out. She's going to say, you know what? Then let's try this. Because this might not be working, but this might be better. And if you don't have somebody that you can talk to, and you're in my organization, I'll talk to you. And let's make a plan. Let's look at what tools we have in Heritage Makers to make your business what you want it to feel like. So that when you go out and do a workshop, you feel awesome because you are your mission. You are doing exactly what it is that you love, and you're doing it for the right reasons, and you're super comfortable and happy with it because you're going towards the goal that you want, the dream that you have for your business. Not my dream, not your upline's dream, it's your dream. So ask these questions too. Are you passionate? When was the last time that you made a project for somebody else? Because making projects for yourself makes you really happy. I love doing that, and I have lots going. But you know what makes you really excited? Is either being really involved with a client who's making something really awesome or making something for someone else. The other night when I was working on these baseball cards, as a lot of you know, my son is very into athletics. Like, we're always playing at least 2 sports at a time, and I feel like I live back and forth between, you know, the ballpark or the practice field. But I was in here working on these little baseball cards, and I asked Trevor if he'd come in and help me so to make sure that I was getting all of the team members, their names right, because they look a lot alike in their uniforms. And so he was helping me with that. And when we got done, I flipped through, I went through the preview and showed him all the cards and everything. And he gave me a hug, and he said, Mom, you're awesome. And I thought, I love making projects for other people. Like, Trevor knows that that took a lot of time. And he saw me in here, you know, several hours working on it and making sure they were right. But you know what? I am passionate and love the product. I love giving that product to someone else. I love to see my kids open their books at Christmas. I love to give gifts that are Heritage Makers that people know are custom and personalized and made just for them. Do you want to know one thing that makes us so different, you guys, that I don't think we think about as much? You can go to other companies, other online storybooking companies, and you can get templates and you can make cute books. They might not be the quality that ours are, or they might even be the quality that ours are. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, every single template, except for maybe a few in our template gallery, was made for someone, by someone who loves them. Every single book in our template gallery has an emotional story, has the ability to heal a relationship, has maybe changed someone's life, is maybe tucked under someone's pillow at night, is maybe the only thing they have because their dad is, you know, overseas. It may, I mean, if you think about the power in what we have and what we share, get back in there and get passionate because our product is second to none when it comes to what the power in it can do. So are you passionate and fulfilled? And do you feel you are empowered and can empower others? You know, if your candle isn't lit, if your cup isn't full, it's pretty hard to get your team excited. It's pretty hard to sponsor. If you're not feeling great about where you are in your business and what you want in your business, is it tough to offer it to other people? It is. And you want to offer it to other people, because that's one of my favorite things about direct sales, is that I get to offer it to new people that I never knew, and then I get to have my life enriched by being, having my circle of friends increased. I'm so excited for this reunion because I have a consultant that's been a consultant a little over a year. He's almost a director, Kirsten Wright, who's coming from Florida, that I've never gotten to spend any time with. And she is going to be staying with me, and she is fantastic, and I'm so looking forward to getting to know her better. I so enjoy talking to her on the phone. We've had a great time laughing, and she's sharing ideas. She's working hard, and I can't wait to just get to know her and to have a relationship with her that isn't just based on heritage makers. So do you feel like you can share the business with others because you feel so confident and excited about what it is to you? It doesn't mean that you've even promoted. It doesn't mean, it's what does this business, what does success mean to you in this business? Do you love what you do? Are you so excited about what you do and what you share? I hope you are, because it is an amazing, amazing thing. Okay, sorry, I couldn't see my other thing. And I want you to think for a minute, what does that look like? What does it look like when you are that way? So if you're not that way, what would it look like if you were? If you were, excited and feeling fulfilled and you were happy in your business, what does that look like? Does it mean that you're, standing on the stage at reunion? Or does it mean that you're standing in someone's living room giving a workshop and you're super enthusiastic because you love what you do? And you're super confident and feeling successful because for you, success is sharing storybooking with new clients and getting out and meeting new people. Maybe part of your dream business, because for me it is having a little bit of adult time and some social interaction with people that are over 16 years old. As much as I love to be with my kids, which is a huge part of my why too, I love to have relationships with other women and new friends. And where are you focused? Who are you focused on in your business? I have some consultants that their whole business is about their clients, and they love it. They don't want to sponsor any consultants. They want to work with clients. They primarily want to have a client business, and that is okay because that is what they want. That is to find out success for them. Who are you focused on in your team? Are you focused on those consultants that are growing and are excited? Or do you spend a lot of time with consultants that aren't doing anything trying to make your dream their dream? It'll just discourage you. You'll just become burned out. Focus on, find out first what people want and then help them to get it. And focus on that in your business. And you'll find you're so rewarded. I have so much fun with my consultant leaders because we have the same focus. And I know that's their focus. I'm not trying to make it their focus. We want the same thing. And then when I talk to my consultants that I know just love books and want to make them, then that's what I focus on because I know that's what they love and what they want out of their business. And who do you spend your time with in your business? Are you spending your time with the right people? Think about, are you focused, if you want a big team and you want to be a leader, are you sponsoring? Are you spending time helping your clients to become consultants, doing workshops and shows to build consultants? Are you focused on sponsoring? Okay, if you're not and you want to be a leader, you're going to be frustrated because sponsoring is the #1 most important thing that you can do to grow your team and to grow your business, right? And what do you want to accomplish? Whether it's a short-term or a long-term goal, which you should have lots of both. If you reward yourself every single day for doing something in your business, that's awesome. Every week, every month, as often as you need to keep yourself feeling like you're moving forward towards those goals. What are your short and long-term goals, and what is the ultimate goal? I have some consultants that when I've sat and talked to them, they don't have any goals. They haven't allowed themselves to dream anything. They join the business thinking, well, it'll be fun, and maybe I can meet some people, and maybe I can make a little money. But they're so scared to put any of those things out there They're so scared to declare that they want anything out of their business. And it's okay to let yourself dream. It's okay to let yourself want in your business and in your life. So how do I make my actions congruent with my mission statement? How do I make sure that the things I'm doing every day in my business are congruent with what I really want? So you might need some help from your upline leader. You might need to talk with your director or your upline senior leader and say, hey, I'm doing these things, but I'm not getting to where I want to get to. So help me. What things should I be doing? How much time should I spend on Facebook? How much time should I not? How many workshops should I be doing? And what should I be doing at my workshop? If I have a workshop and there's only 3 people there, what's my major focus if my goal is to be a director? Well, it's sponsor. Sponsor, sponsor, sponsor. If your goal is to have more clients, then focus on sales. The sales, you know what? I'll tell you guys a secret. You focus on sponsoring, the sales will always come because not everybody's going to be a consultant. But if you only focus on sales, a lot of times you forget to ask or to tell them about the business, right? So if you talk to Amy Dickerson or Hallie Red or Pam or Lena or, a lot of our upline leaders, what do we tell you to focus on? Sponsoring. Have you ever thought of doing this? You know what? You would be so good at this business. I noticed that you mentioned this, and you think and talk to people and find out what they want. But if your goal is to move forward and promote in this company, you want your actions to be congruent with your goal. So you want to be sponsoring. If you just want to have, maybe a few clients and do workshops now and then, and that is okay because that's your goal, then it's okay. When you see people doing 10 and 2, don't freak out. That is not in your mission statement. That is not in your goals, and it is okay because there is not just one way to do this business. There's a million different ways to do this business, and we are going to teach you and show you, 3 or 4 that most people do, whether they're a heavy sponsorer, or whether they're a heavy seller, or maybe they're, just working to get to this point. But that does not mean that you're wrong or that you're doing anything wrong. You decide what it is you want and then make your actions congruent with it. Okay? How do I decide where to focus my time? Same way. Where do I focus my time? Do I focus on my clients? Do I focus on my consultants? I only have, 3 hours a day to work my business, but I really want to promote, or I really need this much money, or I really want to have a business that looks like this. Then talk to your upline director and say, hey, where should my focus be? Be open to training, especially when, be open to enlisting others and helping you get to your goal. That is what your upline is there for. That is what your sponsor is there for. That is what I'm here for, is to help you to get from point A to point B. In fact, that is my #1 goal, is to help my consultants to find what it is that they need and want out of this business and help them get it. And nothing is more frustrating or heartbreaking for me as a leader than when I am having a hard time helping them get that. So that is what you focus on. And don't go crazy, because remember what balance is? Balance is focusing on the things that are important and making sure that you are marking out your family time first and marking out those things that are important and then putting in as much business time as you need to get to your goal, but make sure that you never rob things of a higher priority for things of a lesser. Don't go crazy trying to balance a family, a personal business, a team, and a life. Take time to prioritize and look at what it is you want, what it is you're trying to create, and decide what actions you don't need to do. We all do things every day that waste a ton of time. Like, I look at my days sometimes and I think, oh my gosh, I've accomplished nothing today. I'm sure you do too, especially as women. We're so much more critical on ourselves. But I'll look at myself, my business, and I'll go, the only thing I really needed to do today, the only thing that really mattered was that I called Debbie Rasmussen, who is my silver director, and talked to her about the show she just did and all the potential consultants and make sure she's feeling really good about it and supported. And that is the #1 thing I need to do today. Because you know what my ultimate goal is? To have a business with hundreds and hopefully someday thousands of successful, influential, empowered, passionate, successful leaders that love what they do and are sharing the power of story and sharing the power of this business and loving it That is my goal. Happy leaders that are promoting and getting to their goals, right? So is it worth my time to spend, even if I only have an hour that whole day, that might be what I use that hour for. Because I focus my time on what is important to me. What is my mission? What is my dream business look like? And you know what? I get off the phone and I feel good. I feel congruent with my mission because I just spent time helping someone else get to what they want. Right? Okay. My focus and goals drive and define where I spend my time and what I do. If I'm holding workshops and my focus is promoting, I'm focused on sponsoring, building a team, duplicating myself, promoting and building leaders, being efficient and training as I sell. All my sales events are about recruiting. So we're talking about my business right now, right? My focus and what my goals are. Income needed, so I want to move fast. I want to sponsor and get my team going. And I stopped at my benchmarks, but I kept my eye on diamonds, and I allowed myself to dream. You know what? If I could tell you the one thing that if you want the same kind of business that I have, if diamond is your goal, sponsor. Build your team. Sponsor everyone that you can. Share the business with everyone. Invite everyone that you can to become a consultant in your team. So every single sales event that I did, every single trade show, every single thing that I was doing was all about what? Building a team, growing a team so that I could get to what my dream business looks like. Now, you guys, my dream business has changed lots of times too. It's changing right now. I am looking at what I want my dream business to be. And I'm changing my behavior or adjusting my behavior so that I get that. My goal right now is to spend as much time with my current leaders, edifying them and helping them and empowering them and keeping them focused as I can. And then as I move into the fall, I'm going to focus on, my goal is to find 6 new leaders in the fall, 6 new consultants who want to be business builders and work with me to get to you know, growing a business. So see, my actions, whether I spend an hour a day or 4 hours a day or 3 hours a week or whatever I have, you will be happiest and feel the most successful when the things you do are congruent with what it is that you want. So my diamond mission statement, okay, this is just kind of what I was thinking. I decided I wanted to become a diamond. Doug Cloward said, you could be a diamond. You could be the first diamond in Heritage Makers. And I went, really? You think? Like, I didn't think that. When I signed up with Heritage Makers, I wanted to do something with Sharon, and I was excited about it, but I didn't really think I would be the first diamond or a diamond. I didn't really know what that even meant. So after I went to Dream Team, I sat down and I described in detail what it felt like and looked like to be a diamond. What would I be able to do? What, you know, what kind of person would I be? What, you know, and I wrote down as if it had already happened, an as-if statement. So then my actions would be in congruence with my ultimate goal. And most of my diamond mission statement is about being home with my kids and being able to help Kyle and being able to, you know, have influence in my family as well as with my consultants and to empower and help others to do the same thing. My business has become less and less about my personal goals and more about my team as I've grown in the business. It's a pretty awesome thing. You feel stretched and empowered and emotionally attached to the dreams of others. It's a really cool place to be. And I'm so glad that I decided that this is what I wanted my business to look like. Somebody said to me the other day, do you like doing Heritage Makers? And it was somebody close to me. And it was somebody who was being critical, okay? And somebody who was trying to hurt my feelings. And I looked him right in the eye and I said, I love it. I love my life. I love who I am as a mom and as a businesswoman and as a wife and as a friend and as a business partner with my leaders. I love it. I am in the middle of creating exactly what I want. And I don't just like being a heritage maker. I am passionate about it. I love it. I am really proud of what I've built and of who I am. And you can just stick your, stick it in your hair and rub it. No. But it was great because I was able to I wasn't in cognitive dissonance or out of congruence with myself. I knew that what I want and what I dream about and what I'm trying to build is happening. I'm not there yet, just like you. I'm in the process. But I know that I know where I'm going. And if you can figure out where you're going, no matter where it is, and be okay with it, don't be ashamed if you don't want the same things that I do or that and the leader does or that your sponsor wants you to. You'll be so happy in this business at whatever level that is. If I found myself doing things in my mission statement that weren't, or in my business that weren't in line with my mission statement and my ultimate goals, I still do this. I stop and I readjust. I think, oh, I'm spending a lot of time doing this, and I don't think this is really getting me where I want to go. You know, I'm okay with criticizing myself and saying, hey, what you really want because you're getting off track. It's okay because I've figured out what it is I want. A powerful business is a balanced business. A powerful person is a balanced person. What does your success look like? Knowing what you want and doing the correct actions to get you there will give you true fulfillment and real success. If you stay aligned with what you see as your dream business and your mission statement, you can never fail. You can never fail. Each day of your business will be an amazing reward because everything you do in your business is fulfilling to you. And your final goal will be accomplished by doing millions of little things that really matter to you, and in the end, create your ultimate goal. You will create not only your dream business, but your dream self. A powerful, balanced leader, if that's what you want, an effective consultant who loves her clients and helps them, you know, a heritage maker who's made dozens of priceless projects for her family. Whatever success looks like to you, if you can figure that out and not be afraid to want it, you can create your dream business. Decide what you want. Ladies, design it, and then be willing to do the actions that will create for you what you dream. And I just want to end our call tonight with this quote. The first step to living the life you want is leaving the life you don't want. Taking the first step forward is always the hardest. But then each step forward gets easier and easier. And each step forward gets you closer and closer until eventually what had once been invisible starts to be visible. And what had once felt impossible starts to feel possible. So I just want to tell you guys that I love heritage makers. I'm passionate about who I want to be and what I have become, and because of heritage makers, it has blessed my life. It turned me into a dreamer again. I had turned off my dream machine in a lot of ways. I had decided to be content and not to dare to create or want anything more. And I love that in this type of business, you can find, like Amy Dickerson said a couple of years ago in Reunion, a safe place, a place where you can create for yourself exactly what you want and be successful at whatever level that is, and be accepted and recognized and embraced, and you're just a part of something really, really good and really awesome. So thanks you guys so much for tuning in. Oh, wait. Hello. Just kidding. I didn't forget about the laptop. I was going to get a bunch of, oh, my gosh, oh, my gosh, oh, my gosh. Okay, so let's do our pink laptop drawing for July. And let's see if we can't get another fun little reward into the hands of all of you consultants who are working your businesses so hard. So a little while ago, my kids are all back now, but they were all gone. I had them pick for me. So I already knew the winner the whole time. But I'm really, really excited about this one. So this month, in order to get in the drawing, you had to have one ticket, and you got, hello, obviously. You had to at least sponsor one person, which gave you a ticket, or have 5 new clubs in the month to get a ticket. So the winner of our July laptop tonight is Miss Wednesday Cox in Colorado. Yay, Wednesday! I was so excited. She is such a hard-working consultant and has set such a great example for all of us. She is, if you can get to meet Wednesday at Reunion or get to know her, maybe I'll have her write a little bit about herself on our Facebook group. But Wednesday is a school teacher who knows what she wants. She knows what her dream business looks like, and it's to be able to stop teaching school and be home with her family. She has an awesome husband who's helping her, Andy, who even does booths with her. But she is doing the behaviors that she needs to do to create her dream business. So congratulations to Wednesday, and congratulations to all of you guys. I hope you have an awesome August, and I can't wait to see you at reunion and to be able to give you hugs and to just talk and be able to be back together. So thanks so much for attending our call tonight. I did record it, so I'll make sure that we get it posted. And don't be afraid to dream and create the business you want. You can have it with Heritage Makers. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.